Biden administration reportedly admitting to secretly flying 320,000 illegal migrants into 43 U.S. airports last year. This is a blockbuster admission. According to the Center for Immigration Studies, this was part of President Biden's expansion of the CBP One app. CBP One app. It allows migrants to apply for travel authorization.
It's reckless and it's wrong.
Republican Governor Ron DeSantis claims the Biden administration is moving migrants across the country under a veil of secrecy.
So these are middle of the night flights, no notification to the state or anybody, and this is not the way you keep people safe. It's reckless and it's wrong.
This is new video from this morning. Adult migrants zip-tied, some with children accompanying them, ultimately ushered onto these planes. News Nation senior national correspondent Brian Enton is live for us in El Paso. So, Brian, do we have any idea where these individuals are going?
Well, Nicole, some of them we know we've been able to track. They're going to states like Florida, Pennsylvania, and Louisiana. Other flights we just haven't been able to track. It's impossible on the apps. It's like the planes are invisible.
We obtained flight records from the Florida Department of Law Enforcement, which the governor asked to investigate these flights. A spokeswoman saying FDLE developed a reliable and confidential source who provided information about numerous flights coming into Jacksonville. She went on to say they were transporting what was believed to be potential illegal immigrants.
He has tools that he's used to make sure that we do this. We actually deal with the immigration system in a humane way, in a way that is that actually deals with what we're seeing at the border, and that's why you've seen the PAROLE program be so successful. When it comes to illegal migration, you've seen it come down by more than 90%, and that's because of the actions that this president has taken. But we know that more action needs to be taken, so it has to be legislative action. We're going to continue to call Congress to do that, and so this is important to this president. On day one, he put forth a legislation to move forward on this.
Customs and Border Patrol data showing that 357,000 migrants have been flown into the U.S. from Cuba, Haiti, Nicaragua, and Venezuela. That's just through the end of January. It's all part of a special program called the CHNV Parole Program that grants migrants 2 years of humanitarian parole. So the CBP denied a FOIA request to name the airports where the migrants arrived. That was filed by the Center for Immigration Studies. They told them, in part, if disclosed, it would reveal operational vulnerabilities that could be exploited by bad actors. Migrants crossing illegally at the southern border every day. The migrants in this CHNV program are able to apply for asylum. How? Well, they use a cell phone app to do it. There are strict eligibility requirements, though, for this program, including having a supporter in the United States, undergoing security vetting, and then once the 2 years are up, they must apply for renewal or leave the country. So we'll see how that plays out. Republicans arguing that the migrants using Biden's parole program will end up staying here illegally, and several GOP states have already sued the Biden administration over the legality of this program. We're still waiting on a ruling on that.
Elon Musk warned Tuesday that the Biden administration's secret flights to bring 320,000 migrants to the U.S. laid the groundwork for something far worse than 9/11. In a post on X, he added that, quote, "It's just a matter of time that another terrorist attack of that magnitude happens on U.S. soil." He claims the Biden administration is importing voters and doubled down on the stance in a subsequent tweet where he talked about voter ID requirements or lack thereof.
Today it was just announced before I came out. It was unbelievable. I said that must be a mistake. They flew 325,000 migrants, flew them in over the borders into our country.
Hey everyone. Welcome to U.S. Immigration. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more valuable immigration content. Now, let's jump right back into today's discussion. The Biden administration CBP One parole program has introduced a little-known pathway for inadmissible aliens, allowing them to book appointments for direct flights to interior U.S. airports, effectively bypassing the border altogether, revealing that over 200,000 individuals from 4 countries have utilized this direct flight and parole program in the past year. In January, President Joe Biden's Department of Homeland Security initiated a series of new measures aimed at managing the southwest border. These measures, termed lawful pathways, aim to reduce the high number of monthly encounters with illegal immigrants and disperse mass congregations before they become politically contentious. Among these measures, DHS encourages tens of thousands of intending illegal border crossers each month to use the CBP One smartphone application to schedule appointments with U.S. officials at land ports of entry instead of crossing illegally. Subsequently, these individuals are paroled into the U.S. and allowed to travel to cities of their choice in the interior. One of the lesser-known and potentially controversial aspects of this rechanneling effort involves migrants taking commercial flights from foreign countries directly to their chosen cities in the U.S., effectively bypassing the border and even flying over Mexico. Through this program, individuals from countries like Cuba, Venezuela, Nicaragua, Haiti, and Colombia request advanced travel authorizations via the CBP One mobile app, and upon arrival in U.S. airports, they are paroled into the nation, largely unnoticed and uncounted. The Biden administration has been notably reticent about this family unification flight program, likely due to concerns about political backlash and media scrutiny. Despite this lack of transparency, records obtained through Freedom of Information Act litigation reveal that significant numbers of migrants have been brought into U.S. cities via these flights over the past year. Between late October 2022 and mid-September 2023, the administration approved over 221,000 Venezuelans, Haitians, Cubans, and Nicaraguans for air travel into unspecified interior U.S. ports. While migrants are required to cover the cost of their own tickets, the total numbers in receiving airports for Colombians, Ukrainians, and recently added nationalities such as Hondurans, Salvadorans, and Guatemalans remain undisclosed. The data released for the four nationalities indicates that migrants have utilized between 35 to 43 interior ports of entry, where they are paroled into the country by U.S. Customs officers. However, specific details about the locations of these ports remain withheld by CBP, citing concerns about compromising law enforcement techniques or procedures.